Hi, I'm Matt,
And I'm Dave.
and welcome to part 7 of the ultimate guide to selling on Amazon. Now, this tutorial marks a distinct change to the previous 6 tutorials, is because this is where together we're going to be getting hands-on with Amazon. Now, to be able to do that, we do need to nip across to Amazon and register a pro account with Amazon, and that's exactly what we're going to be showing you in this video tutorial. Now, for you to get onto the same page as us, the site which you need to be on to go and register might be different to the United Kingdom for where we're based. So what we've been done for you is that we've got all the short links up on your screen for you. So if you want to register on Amazon UK, then you would go to understandinge.com/go to AMZ UK.
If you want to get to Amazon.com, then head over to understandinge.com/go to AMZ USA.
And again, Canada, exactly the same link, but change it to CA, Germany would be DE, and so on and so forth. Now, a little note here is before we go and dive off to Amazon and go and register for a pro account on Amazon, is that the pages which you see us go through may be different for your site. And of course, they're also going to change over time as well. So just use your own intuition on the fields which you need to fill out. And also a little daft note is that we're going to be entering credit card details and personal address details as well. So expect to see a few blurred boxes as well. So with that said, let's get on to the cool stuff, Dave, and we'll be jumping across to Amazon. So for the registration requirements for the different Amazon sites, they do vary. So if you're in the United States, you're going to need a couple of details, and those details are, Dave?
You're going to need to provide a valid credit card, a phone number, and tax information. Now, for your taxes, you're required to go through an online step-by-step interview that determines whether you need to complete a W-9 form as a US taxpayer or a W-8BEN form. That's for a non-US taxpayer. And then for the United Kingdom, Matt, and these are quite similar for the rest of Europe as well, what do you need for them?
Yep, so you're going to need a valid credit card, a phone number, and tax information. And you're also going to need to provide a VAT number, assuming that you're VAT registered. Now, there is one extra step which isn't covered in here, which is that if you have a business where there are multiple shareholders or shareholders over a specific value, then you're also going to need to print out and sign a document and send that across or upload that to Amazon too. Now, this is going to vary based upon your circumstances for these different requirements. So basically, wherever you see a red edit option or a red option on your settings page when you're going through the registration, you're going to need to fill those details out. So clear as mud?
Yeah, that's all right, yeah.
So we're using the Amazon.co.uk site. However, just look for the orange button on your native site. So if you're on Amazon.com, for example, look for the Start Selling button, and the process is going to be pretty much similar for all of the sites. And again, if you're doing this on Amazon Germany, it's going to be in German, same for Spain, and so on and so forth. So with that said, let's go and click on Start Selling. Now we're going to assume that you don't already have an Amazon account. So you're going to need to enter your email address. So we've been and entered our email address, and we're going to select the option Create a New Account, and then we're going to click on Continue. So we've been and filled out some basic details, our first and last name, our email addresses, and we've also entered in a secure password. And now we're going to go and click on Continue. Now, from a practical point of view, you should go through and read the Amazon Services European Business Solutions Agreement, because we know that you're going to read it word for word. Dave's laughing, but I can't remember the last time I read a terms of agreement on a website like this. So do go through and do read the terms and conditions. Now, with that said, and assuming that you've read those, is that you'll notice that you've got the country of residence, and you'll need to choose your country here. Now, we're based in the United Kingdom, so we're going to leave that as the United Kingdom, and then we're going to go and click on Continue at the bottom. Now, on this next page is where you're going to need to fill out the details based upon your business. So we're going to fill these out based on our business of Understanding E, and of course you would replace these with your own details. So we've been and filled out our business details. Now there is one special box at the bottom of this page, which is the display name. So I've been and zoomed into this section for you just to make this completely clear to you, because this is the name which is going to appear next to your profile on Amazon, and that's the display name box. So in our case, we're going to enter Understanding E. However, for you, if you're called John and Jill's Toys, for example, then you would type in John and Jill's Toys, and you can then use the check availability option on the right hand side, and we've got a green tick, so that's happy days. And you can also set additional settings for your customer services. Now we're quite happy with the details which we've got above, and we're now going to go and click on Save and Continue. Now on this next page, you're going to need to enter some credit card details, and the reason for that is very clear on the right hand side. So the little note from Amazon here is that based upon the charge method selected, we will charge you for your subscription fee. So that was the £25 per month, and Dave, we saw on our account a few moments that we were going to get 3 months free on there, or if we have a negative balance, okay, at the end of the settlement period. And that's the reason why we need to put credit card details in here. So we're going to fill our credit card details out, and then we're going to go and click on Save and Continue in the bottom right hand corner. On this next screen, Amazon need to verify your details. Now they can either phone you through a automated service, or they can send you a text message. Now in this case, I've put our phone number in, and I'm going to click on Call Me Now. In a few moments time, we should hear the phone ring.
Hey.
With that said.
If that's Amazon.
Hello. And I need to enter the PIN number in. Excellent. That's done. So, did you see the screen update there in the background there, Dave? Because we verified a PIN and our telephone number is correct. So we're now going to go and click on Complete Registration. This will take a few moments like it did a few moments ago. So we've been and come to this final page, and this is where we've got our seller account information. Now there is some personal information on here about myself and Dave and Understanding E, so parts of this screen is going to be blurred out. Now with that said, Amazon is telling us in bright red text, so it must be super important, more information required, please provide the information highlighted in red. So if we scroll down our page, like so, and again, apologies for the blurred sections on here, is that you'll notice is that we need to update our primary contact person information, our primary beneficial owner information, and we also need to change our deposit method as well. So we've been and updated those 3 sections. Now, you will need to add in or upload a bill, a utility bill, something like that, maybe a mobile phone or a utility bill for your home or for your business to Amazon as well. But in the interest of time, to be able to progress onto the next part of this course, is that up here in the top left hand corner is that if you click onto Seller Central in the top left hand corner, is that you're going to come to a page which looks just like this one. Okay, and again, it's very, very similar for all the Amazon sites. And again, obviously, if you're on Amazon Germany, it's going to be in German. The same for France and Spain. It's going to be in French and Spanish. Sounds like a daft point, but they will be in different languages. Just click on the Amazon Seller Central icon in the top left-hand corner. Now, this is your Amazon Seller Central dashboard, and this is what we're going to show you in the next tutorial. So don't worry about any of these scary things on the left and the middle and on the right-hand side. Don't worry, myself and Dave will talk you through this step by step and bring you up to speed with the key sections on this dashboard. So with that said, from myself, Matt.
And from me, Dave.
Cheerios.